pressure is building to end the London lockdown now. COVID infection rates have dropped in 21 of the 32 boroughs in this city. We now have an infection rate of approximately 145 per 100,000 cases. This is much, much lower than some of the areas up in the north like Manchester, which is 463 cases per 100,000, Leicester 414 cases per 100,000. Again, London overall has only 145 and cases are dropping. So I implore the leaders now to stop the lockdown now. Recent estimates have shown that the 4-week shutdown is going to wipe £4 billion off of the London economy. Footfall in the West End is down 65%. And Luke Johnson, a famous business leader here in London who's going to be on the show shortly, says, quote, "The collateral damage is immense." Also, former cabinet minister Theresa Villiers said that, quote, "London is the powerhouse of the UK economy." And when you shut down this city, you end up de facto shutting down the whole country because the engine can't churn. All of the commerce that happened here pushes out to the rest of the country, and it's crippling us right now, crippling us. Not to mention the fact that we now know this entire decision was pushed through and rushed through. Our prime minister didn't even want to make that decision. It was based on flawed data that now shows it was even more flawed. And you can see by the daily death rate now, it's tiny compared to what was predicted. Their own models were saying 1,000 per day, going up on 4,000 per day. Those were now proven as discredited. But what's happening here instead? Our incumbent mayor, he wants to lock this city down. He's been crusading for the lockdown. He's been pushing for the lockdown because it is some part of a political agenda. But I say no. We've got 9 million citizens here who depend on the economy for our livelihood, for our mental health, for our physical health, for our futures. Enough is enough. Let's admit we made a mistake. Let's open this economy up today. There's no reason we can't. And let's show the world that leaders can take ownership for a poor decision. They can reverse that decision based on new science and new information, which we're getting by the hour, and we can get everyone back to work. Why not do this? And this is the problem with our current crop of politicians with their vested interests and their one main desire, which is to get elected, not to look out for your interests. And when they do that, they're always covering themselves. They're always doing risk management on their careers, which means they can never say they were wrong. I appreciate a good leader that can step up and say, I was wrong, and in the interests of my people, I'm going to make a decision to reverse my course of action. That's what we need to see from our leaders. I haven't heard a single leader say that this entire year here in the UK. I'd love some honesty. I'd love some science-based decision making. I'd love a proportional response to the virus. And I'd love a leader that really just wants to get London back to work. Let's do that. With a bit of leadership, we could have this whole city back functioning very, very, very soon. And that's what I plan to do on May 7th when I move into City Hall and get this city back to work, make a proportional response to the virus, protect those that are vulnerable, but get everyone else back to work, put science first, show real leadership, get the economy back on track, put our education first, our family first, etc. I've been outlining these policies. I've got my Transform London 2021 plan of attack. We need someone in there that knows how to run a business and can run London like the greatest business. And again, we have an incredible city, the best people in the world, an indomitable spirit, the fortitude of this great nation and this great city. Let's use it to get London back on track and show the world that we can be a world-class city once again. Please leave me your comments below. Share this video on with anybody who needs to hear it. Again, I think we can be a model city for the world of getting ourselves back on track. And the truth is that we are losing businesses every single day we're locked down. We're losing lives. We're losing mental health. This cannot wait. Let's make it happen now.